Hey guys, and welcome to Aussie Reviews. Today I'm checking out the Olight ArkPro torch. So this is how it comes here in the box. Let's unbox it and show you what's inside. So we've got the manual, the torch itself, Olight card, and the magnetic charging cable. So the torch itself is a rectangular design. We're looking at 12.4 centimeters long, 2.7 centimeters wide, and about 1.6 centimeters deep. It's powered by a 2000 milliamp 3.7 volt lithium battery. They're saying on this the maximum range is 205 meters. As I've always said in my reviews, guys, I usually halve that for practical distances in the real world. It's IPX7 waterproof, so that's going to withstand the water and dust out in the field, and it operates between 0 and 45 degrees Celsius. So what's different about this torch? Well, let me show you some of the things on it. Okay, first we've got the, I guess, pocket clip. We've got a USB charging port on the side here. On the other side, we've got the on-off button for the laser. And then we've got a selector for 3 different light modes, and then the on-off button in the middle. So as you can see, we've got 2 different bulbs there, but there is also a UV light. So we've got a UV light, we've got a spotlight, a floodlight. There is a strobe mode, but then there's also the laser as well. So it's kind of like an all-in-one torch. So it's a very unique sort of idea and design, so I was pretty keen to have a look at one. So there's 5 brightness modes with the torch. So there's moonlight, low, medium, high, and turbo. The best way for me to explain it, guys, is just refer to the manual here, and you can clearly see the run times, you know, for the different modes and the actual different light that you're running. So depending on also which model, because in the ArkPro series, we've got the ArkPro Ultra and also the ArkPro Lite. So there are a couple of different versions available. But to give you a brief summary of the run times, on high, depending on which light you actually select, you're going to have just over 2 hours of run time. Medium, 10 to 13 hours. And if you go right down to the moonlight mode, well, you've got 2 weeks of continual run time, which is just, you know, crazy when you think about it. So it can charge by the magnetic charging cable or by the USB-C. If you charge by the USB-C, it's going to be a lot quicker, 1.5 hours to charge it fully up from empty, and 3 hours on the magnetic charging cable. So operation is very simple. So the on button is in the middle there. So at the moment, we've just got it on the pure flood. If you want to change it, okay, the spotlight there, it's just simply turning of the switch at the bottom. So you can go back the other way, and then it goes onto the UV light. To change the intensity, just the on-off button, just hold it down and it'll go through different brightness modes. As I said, you can activate the laser on the side. So you can activate that by itself, or you can combine it with the actual light. So if I turn the light off, I can put the laser back on. So you can have it running, you know, in tandem with a light or without. So guys, let's wait for a little bit more darkness to come over the farm here, and I'll take this out and show you exactly what it's like in real world conditions. So let's start off looking at the shed here. Now, this is on the spotlight mode. Well, on medium at the moment. So if we go up to high, you can see that it'd be ample for, you know, a security torch. And then double click, we can go up to turbo, and there's obviously plenty of light there. Go over to the flood on turbo. As you can see, that lights it up really well. Let's go back to low. You won't be able to see that on the camera. Now we're at medium, then at high. Now on either the flood or the spotlight mode, if you hit the power button 3 times rapidly, it'll go into strobe mode. And as you can see, that's fairly blinding if you were to be looking straight into it. So that's pretty cool. It'll stay in strobe mode in both flood and spotlight modes until you hit the power button again. Now I've got the torch and the laser activated. So I didn't use just the laser, guys, because the camera wouldn't have picked that up. Not as clear as when there's a bit of light. So Yeah, as you can see, that laser is pretty bright. So we're on spotlight now, guys. We're looking at a tree that's 80 meters away. Now, look, as you can see, look, it's not the brightest. So really for me, I think the maximum with this torch should be about that sort of 50 meter mark. The usable distance there would be within that range for me. So I've got the spotlight just on medium at the moment. Now, there's plenty of run time with this, like I say. You know, but walking around, you've got more than enough ample light. So yeah, I'd really quite recommend this, you know, for that purpose. So you maybe around the campsite or, you know, something like that. I mean, you've got good visibility and you've got the power to go up a fair bit if you do need it, but also it fits in the palm of your hand. Now, looking at the couch, guys. Now I get my couch cleaned a fair bit, but look at that. The UV light just shows up every mark. So yep, I think it's time to book another clean. And now we're charging it with the actual magnetic charging cable. So guys, look, I'm going to wrap up my final thoughts on this little torch. I mean, it fits in the palm of your hand. You've got a floodlight, you've got a spotlight, you've got a UV light, and you've got a laser. Is there really anything more that they could put on this light other than maybe a little pocket knife or something? It's certainly a very usable light, and for its purpose and what it is, I think it'd be really handy around the campsite. Okay guys, we'll leave the review at that. Hope you enjoyed watching it. So till next time, we'll catch you then.